diagnosed with a rare, incurable disease. The doctor declared I wouldn't live past a year. On that very same day, Shen Baiwei, the woman I deeply loved, got into a car accident. After waking up, she completely lost her memory. She forgot me. She only remembered Chenzi, who once pursued her. Determined to divorce me, she wanted to marry him. I couldn't believe the girl who didn't hesitate to break ties with her family for me, the one who, even with broken bones during an earthquake, desperately protected me. Shen Baiwei, who swore she'd be by my side for life, how could she forget me so completely? For the past 5 months I tried everything, she still didn't remember anything about me. Then, on Shen Baiwei's birthday, Chenzi suddenly broke out in a full-body rash and collapsed to the ground. The bodyguards searched my bag and found tulip pollen, which Chenzi was allergic to. I was forced to kneel before Chenzi's hospital bed. Shen Baiwei, who once looked at me with such passionate eyes, now only held bone-chilling coldness in her gaze. Fang Yuan, how many times have I told you? I don't know you. The one I love is Chenzi. Because you don't want a divorce, you hurt him. I shook my head violently. It wasn't me. Shen Baiwei then ordered someone to bring peanuts. She personally shoved handfuls into my mouth. I have a severe peanut allergy. I remembered the last time I accidentally drank a mouthful of peanut milk. Shen Baiwei frantically called an ambulance and watched over me without leaving my side for 3 days. After that, nothing with peanuts ever appeared in our house again. Hot tears fell onto the back of her hand. Shen Baiwei's fingertips trembled subtly, almost imperceptibly, but she still didn't stop. Another handful of peanuts was forced in. My throat felt like it was on fire. My skin quickly erupted in large red rashes. Breathing became increasingly difficult. My vision kept fading in and out. The physical pain was less than a 10,000th of the pain in my heart. I remembered the day I proposed. She cried and held me tightly, choking out a vow, Fang Yuan, from birth to death. Loving you is the only thing I will never forget. Yet now she has completely forgotten me, and I no longer have time to wait for her to remember me. My heart felt like a large hole had been carved into it. I gradually lost consciousness. In a haze, I seemed to hear Shen Baiwei calling me, her voice gentle and affectionate, just as it used to be. Fang Yuan. Fang Yuan. I wanted to respond, but I had no strength to open my eyes. Next came the special assistant's voice. CO Shen, Mr. Feng's notebook has been retrieved. It's filled with memories of you and Mr. Feng. You treated him this way. If he knew the truth, would he truly forgive you? Shen Baiwei's voice was tired. I know very well. This is a hospital. Just a few peanuts. Fang Yuan will be fine. If I didn't act a little harshly, how would he believe I truly lost my memory? How would he agree to a divorce? Chenzi has a terminal illness. He doesn't have much time left. Before he dies, he only has this one wish. I cannot help him. Once I help him fulfill his wish, I'll get my memory back and remarry Fang Yuan. Everything will return to how it was. Those memories? At most, it'll write him a whole new book. The acacia trees can be replanted. The love lock can be locked again. As for that golden statue, it'll get him a bigger one. The special assistant's voice faltered. But Mr. Chen's illness is clearly... Chenzi's father was my mentor. Before he passed, he always hoped I would marry him. Shen Baiwei immediately cut him off. For Fang Yuan, over the years, I've been too cold to Chenzi. I owe him. Once the wedding is over, he'll go abroad to recover. Then we'll no longer owe each other anything. A chill ran through me. So, everything was her plan. No wonder she forgot everything, yet remembered my peanut allergy. For the past 5 months, I searched for the solid gold double portrait statue. The year I gave it to her, her eyes crinkled with laughter. She said it was a golden bond, and that she wanted to grow old with me. But Shen Baiwei had someone melt the statue down and cast it into a golden watch for Chenzi to wear to a party. I took her to the top of the tower to see the love lock we had secured together years ago. Then she leaned into my arms and softly said, Fang Yuan, this way I'll be able to lock myself by your side for life. But now she personally cut off the old lock and replaced it with a new one with Chenzi. I took her to see the forest of 999 acacia trees. Because she said acacia trees symbolized eternal loyalty, I personally planted this forest for her. Yet Shen Baiwei had someone chop down all the trees and made a large bed as a gift for Chenzi. Now she said everything could gently start over. In my ears, her old vow echoed again. Fang Yuan, I love you. This life, unchanging. So, it was all a lie. She clearly knew Chenzi's illness was fake, yet still wanted to marry him. What about repaying gratitude or debts? It was just an excuse to change her heart. But I was truly dying. When I woke up, Shen Baiwei was by my bedside. Seeing me open my eyes, the worry on her face instantly vanished. Only indifference remained. My heart ached. I never knew Shen Baiwei was such a good actress. So all those deep feelings before, were they all just an act too? Fang Yuan, Shen Baiwei said coldly. They'll say it again. I don't know you. Then she took out that notebook. It was what I had written over these 5 months from my memories, filled with memories of us meeting, falling in love, from the proposal to the wedding. These things you wrote, I don't remember any of it. Don't waste your effort clinging to me anymore. She took out a lighter and lit the notebook on fire. Watching the notebook turn to ashes in the flames, my heart also burned to ash with it. My eyes were red-rimmed, but my lips curved into a sarcastic smile. She didn't know, this notebook wasn't originally written for her. It was written for myself. I have Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, commonly known as mad cow disease. It will cause my memory to become disordered, gradually forgetting, eventually losing all consciousness and dying. 7 years ago at the farm, a mad cow charged at her. To protect her, I was severely gored by the cow. At that time, I only had emergency wound treatment. I didn't pay it much mind. Who knew the virus would lie dormant for 7 years and eventually manifest? I was afraid that one day Shin Baiwei would regain her memory and I wouldn't recognize her anymore. So I recorded everything. It's good that it's burned now. From now on, let neither of us remember the other. Shen Baiwei took out the divorce agreement and pushed it towards me. This time, I picked up the pen and decisively signed my name. Shen Baiwei froze for a moment. Just as she was about to say something, her phone rang. It was Chen Zi's call. A faint cry of pain came from the other end. She immediately grabbed the signed agreement and quickly rushed out of the hospital room. I watched her figure disappear, slowly wiping away a tear from the corner of my eye. I took out my phone. Hello, please book a flight to Switzerland for me in 7 days. Also help me schedule euthanasia. From the hospital to home, as soon as I opened the door, a white ball of fur rushed over. It was Wang Zi, the stray dog that Shen Baiwei and I had adopted 5 years ago. He was wagging his tail, circling my ankles. I had just curved my lips into a smile. The moment I looked up, the smile froze on my face. Shen Baiwei and Chen Zi stood in the middle of the living room, looking at me. Chen Zi immediately looked terrified and hid behind Shen Baiwei. Shen Baiwei frowned and gestured to the bodyguards. The bodyguards immediately stepped forward to search me, afraid I might be carrying something that would harm Chen Zi. I ignored their search. My heart ached numbly. The divorce agreement already stated, "This house belongs to you." Shen Baiwei pointed upstairs. "I'll go get some things, then leave immediately." She turned her back and went upstairs. Wang Zi hesitated for a moment and followed her. Perhaps he didn't understand why. His mistress hadn't been home recently. In the living room, the innocent look on Chen Zi's face immediately disappeared. His eyes fell on the brand name watch on Fang Yuan's wrist. "You're divorced now. Give back Baiwei's father's watch. After all, we're getting married in a week." I lowered my head, looking at the watch on my wrist. I remembered when Shen Baiwei put it on me. Her eyes were filled with love. "Fang Yuan, this is what my father left for me. He told me to give it to my future son-in-law. It represents our lifelong, unwavering bond." Now for Chen Zi, she didn't hesitate to fake amnesia to divorce me. She no longer loved me. Keeping this watch was just a joke. I took off the watch and handed it to him. Chen Zi didn't expect me to be so decisive. Just yesterday, I was still trying to help Shen Baiwei regain her memory. He took the watch, looked up at me. His eyes held hidden cruelty and determination. "No matter what you're planning, Baiwei will only belong to me from now on." Before he finished speaking, he suddenly raised his hand and violently threw the watch to the ground. I hadn't even recovered from my shock when Chen Zi picked up a shattered piece of the watch face and violently shoved it into my hand. I wanted to pull away, but my wrist was tightly clasped by Chen Zi. His grip was shockingly strong. Whoosh, a white blur rushed downstairs, even faster than Shen Baiwei. Wang Zi bared his fangs and lunged to bite Chen Zi, biting his leg. Chen Zi cried out in pain and pulled my hand violently. The sharp piece of the watch face sliced across my cheek, leaving a faint trail of blood. He shrieked in pain and let go, falling to the ground. Just then, Shen Baiwei heard the commotion and ran downstairs, witnessing the scene firsthand. She rushed over and violently shoved me away. I lost my balance and fell to the ground. The palm of my hand was cut open by the watch piece. Fresh blood immediately gushed out. Shen Baiwei lifted her leg and kicked Wang Zi, who was still biting Chen Zi, away. Wang Zi yelped in pain, rolling to the side. He whined pitifully, not understanding why his mistress, who always loved him, was treating him like this. She bent down to help Chen Zi up, her voice filled with worry. "Chen Zi, are you all right? Does it hurt? I'll take you to the hospital right away." She quickly helped Chen Zi leave, never once looking at me from beginning to end. I huddled on the ground in a ball. I remembered that time I had a severe cold and high fever. Shen Baiwei, who was in a meeting abroad, flew back that very night just to apply cold compresses to lower my fever. She watched over me all night. I remembered when I accidentally got a small cut on my finger. She was so heartbroken her eyes turned red. And that time, I was severely gored by a mad cow while saving her. She went almost insane, almost overturning the entire city to find specialists. And then there was the first time she lost her temper with me. Afterwards, she hugged me tightly, crying non-stop, choking out, "Fang Yuan, nothing must happen to you. Without you, I'd rather die than live." Without me, would she truly rather die than live? My tears fell onto the cold floor. Wang Zi whimpered and crawled over to me, sticking out his tongue, gently licking the tears from my face. I hugged Wang Zi tightly, burying my face deep into his warm fur. My voice was broken, unable to form words. "Wang Zi, I'm not hurting. It really doesn't hurt at all." I held Wang Zi, sobbing silently. Wang Zi nudged his big head against my face, whimpering softly, as if awkwardly comforting me. If I'm no longer here, what will Wang Zi do? I had just finished bandaging my hand wound when Shen Baiwei's bodyguards burst in. "Mr. Fang, please come with us." Wang Zi suddenly leaped in front of me, baring his sharp fangs at the bodyguards, letting out a warning growl. The lead bodyguard, with an expressionless face, pulled out a taser and signaled to the person beside him. "Don't hurt him," I quickly spoke up. "We'll go with you." I squatted down, comforting Wang Zi, who was poised to attack. "Be good, Wang Zi. They won't hurt me." Wang Zi rubbed against my leg, whimpering softly. My eyes burned.